Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We got a new dog for you guys, not so new to us. This is Archie. He's a cattle dog, about 4, almost 5 years old. And he's not new to us because we've already gone through a round of private lessons with him and his owner. We just finished that up about a month ago, not even. And now he's here for a couple of weeks to add on the e-collar, and that's what this session here is all about. Introducing him to the e-collar. This is the first time in the session that he will be feeling it. Let's see here. He was dropped off a few days ago, and the main focus with training to begin with was dealing with some stranger danger. So that's part of why we're not doing the e-collar right away, helping us build our relationship in the context of being in a new space. And especially knowing a little bit of stranger danger was kind of the concern, making sure he's comfortable with me, reaching in, grabbing him around the scruff and the neck so I can put the collar on, put the leash on, adjust the collar as I need to, make sure it's fit well and has good contact and whatnot. And then also just making sure he's good with the obedience with me in a new place, and leash pressure, just introducing that a little bit further in case we need it when it comes to adding the e-collar. So he has worn the e-collar. If you watch us on social media, you'll see a little bit of him wearing it and working just basic obedience, but not using it. And also some desensitizing, which I'll do a little bit again, to the click set at 0 here. The remote itself makes those little click sounds, and so we've already been working to make sure he doesn't associate that sound to anything. I want him to associate the feel, or if we add the tone, probably not gonna happen in this video, but we want those to have associations. So without further ado, Archie, come on, let's go. Good. Archie, place. Yes. Good boy, place. Yes. Come on. Good. Down. Yes. Down in particular is one he gets a little stuck with sometimes. Down. Yes. Especially when I add the pressure. So I'm anticipating that might be a little awkward later when we add e-collar to it, especially the vibrate. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Archie, heel. Yes. Archie, come on. Good boy. Good. Heel. No. Heel. There you go. Yes, you got to move a little bit more. Good boy. Good job. Good. All right. So, quick little warm up just to make it almost like any other time, but let's calm it down a little bit. I'm going to turn this up to level 1. I am paying attention to the fact that the box is on his right side there. So the side that you're see now on screen. Felt nothing at level 1, which is expected. Now you might be able to hear the clicks. When I first did it at level 2, it's because there's a dog in the boarding room that's starting to scratch in their crate a little bit. He looked over, but it was not in response to feeling the stem. It was more about the sound and checking out what's going on. He was sniffing, and then when he picked his head up a second, that almost looked like he could have been feeling it. But he's back to sniffing, and he's not feeling it, so level 3 is too low. Especially because he's sniffing. He might actually look like that space, that floor, is hot, or like a sharp static shock was had by touching that, and you want to jump away a little bit. But not really seeing any of that yet. That was at level 5 now. So let's go, keep going up. level 6 and not really noticing anything. Hey, let's fix your tangle there. Good boy. Obviously, this is the boring, anticlimactic part of e-color training. All I'm doing is one notch at a time. I'm up to level 9 now. And you can hear tap, tap, I'm holding it, tap, tap, holding it. I'm using the continuous. Oh. So it's very subtle. You can maybe mostly see it best in his ears. There's a little bit of an ear flick, a little bit of tension, almost like he's leaning into that direction. I'm very much exaggerating what he's experiencing, but that was at level 10. And bring it down to level 9. And nothing. He is sniffing, so that can be a little distracting. There. So level 10, he feels it. Now that I know that, we're gonna go back to obedience. Archie, come on. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. I want him to connect the stim is coming from me. So I'm doing a quick tap of the stem. Then I'm giving him the command. It's gonna be stem, voice, body, leash if necessary. Archie, place. I don't know if you could see that little flick right there. Yes, just before I said the command. If you can hear the click from the button, then it's just then. There's a little flick in that ear. Place. Yes. This is part of why I like desensitizing to the clicking sound, because we can get the same response in the ears just because they hear this. Place. Another flick in that, just the right ear, because again, the box is on that side. Whoops. Yes. Archie, come on. Good. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Sit. Yes. Now it's probably not going to come across very well on camera, but his right ear, there's like a little shimmer, a little shake, like it's a, I don't know, quick little vibration, I guess, compared to the left ear as I press the button. Archie, down. Yes. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. And what I typically mean when I say I want them to understand that the stim is coming from us and to associate it to us is effectively just to make sure that they're not being superstitious. There are some dogs, whenever they feel the stim, even if I'm trying to give instruction of whatever command immediately around the giving the stim or just after, as in this case, they still want to look at the ground or look for a fly, or like they're trying to figure out where the stim is coming from, not quite realizing it's me. And so Archie's not doing any of that, which is good. It means we can kind of skip ahead, or not skip ahead, but move on to the next phase, next step, a little quicker. I'm going to stay for a few more reps though. Archie, of down, yes, stim, voice, body, leash, down, yes, place, yes, place, yes, just to confirm. To an extent, sometimes I'll pause and let things just calm down, see what the dog's gonna do, if they're feeling extra stressed or panicky, or now start to be a little superstitious and is looking for a potential source of what they had been feeling. And then also, just in this case, me explaining to the camera here creates that pause. And then when I get back to work and I start using the stim again, are they then becoming superstitious if they weren't looking for the source, if they cared about the source? And Archie right there, no problem whatsoever. So he might not fully understand that it's coming from me because I just introduced it, but the more we keep practicing, the more that's going to happen, even as I shift into the next step, which is changing the order of operations. Again, I was doing stim, voice, body, leash. I'm going to shift into voice, stim, body, leash. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. Down. Yes. By doing it first, the stim can be associated to obedience. By doing it second, down, yes, my voice can be associated to the stim. And because we're using such low levels, it's not painful, it's not harmful, stressful, or anything too intense along those lines, which a lot of people think about when it comes to e-collars. It's just gonna help give more oomph, more power. Too strong of a word, I think, power in of itself, but another word could be authority for my voice. And from his perspective, just to respect the voice, respect your elders, respect your leaders, respect and follow instruction kind of a bit more. The stim after my voice, because of that association, can just make it that strong, much stronger. Archie, here. Yes. Place. Yes. Come on. Sit. Yes. Down. Yes. Now what I'm definitely noticing now that I wasn't noticing, kind of looking for, allowing the potential, and all the training sessions we had over the last couple of days to warm them up to adding the e-collar. Down. Yes. There's a little bit more oomph in him responding to my voice before I press the stim. You can kind of hear it. I'll hold the remote closer to the microphone here. Down. Yes. It's my voice, then the click, in this case, the stim. But he's already doing the command before the stim even happens. But with a little bit more urgency. Not so much a panic urgency, but an urgency of like, oh, I should take this seriously. I should try to play this game, be prompt. Place. Yes. I said that, yes, way too early. Place. Yes. That one was better. Down. Yes. And again, you can hear the click. He's just feeling the stim for that quick little blip right now. I'm not holding it, not doing any continuous just yet. Heel. Yes. Heel. Yes. Good boy. Good job. Hi. I think we'll wrap up the obedience training right there. Hi. Oh, yeah. Right when I said hi, you just had to stick out your tongue. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna have to rinse out some mouthwash now. Good boy. All right. Now, another thing that we've been able to do a little bit of, Archie, is some play. You wanted nothing to do with this the first time I brought it out. This was just unlocked yesterday. Today's Tuesday, he was dropped off Saturday. Oof. Good boy. Come on. Out. Down. Yes. Come on. Go get him. Oh, big thrash. And true cattle dog. He doesn't care about this unless I've got it or it's moving. He'll pounce on it, he'll thrash it, but once it's down, it's not moving, he doesn't care about it. The retrieval part, we'll work on that. But there we go. Very first session. Come here, Archie. Come here. Of actually using the e-collar. And for a dog that's actually kind of sensitive, a little relative to average, a little more easily stressed out, he actually handled it a lot better than I was anticipating, which is awesome. We'll see how this might shift as we move into the next stages of the e-collar training of getting him comfortable with the continuous stimulation pressure. Again, it was just quick little blips before or after my voice, depending on what phase we were at. And that was it. Continuous, keep that pressure until you finish the place, until you finish the down, until you finish the flip into heel or the recall. And then a little bit later, we'll add an association that the tone that he hears from the box is the same as a recall, that the vibrate he feels is going to be the same as the down command being given. And there could be some stim in and around that to help enforce each of those. Hopefully you can hear me talking over his panting right there, right on top of the mic almost. So those will come later, but I'm going to let him rest, digest this new lesson, and we'll do a couple more in the coming days before adding those next steps. As always, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you have any questions about anything, drop them in the comment section down below, and be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with us and everything that we've got going on. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Good job.